Long ago, in the dawn of human civilization, every person on Earth spoke a single, shared language. Words flowed freely from one person to another, uniting people across regions, binding them together in purpose and understanding. They were like one great family, united in heart and mind. As they traveled, they found a vast and fertile land in Shinar, perfect for gathering together and settling as one community. The people were inspired by their unity, feeling the power and possibility that came with a shared purpose. In Shinar, they began to dream big dreams, envisioning what they could accomplish together. And so, one day, the leaders gathered the people and proclaimed an ambitious vision. Let us build a city here, with a tower that reaches the heavens. It will be a monument of our unity, a place where everyone will remember what we have achieved together. If we can build this, we will become known far and wide, and nothing will ever divide us. Their hearts raced with excitement as they shared in this dream. This city, this tower, it would be a testament to their strength, a legacy that would stand for generations to come. With determination in their hearts, the people began working. Stone was not enough for their vision. They wanted something even stronger and more resilient. So, they learned to make bricks from the rich clay of Shinar, molding and baking them in the sun until they were solid and firm. They used tar as mortar to seal each brick tightly, crafting materials that could withstand time and the elements. The foundation of the city took shape, and in the center, the base of the tower began to rise. The first few levels were small and easy, but soon the tower grew taller and taller. Workers climbed ladders, hoisting bricks higher and higher, laying them with precision and care. They constructed ramps and scaffolding, pushing their work upward, one brick at a time, as the tower reached toward the sky. With each layer added, the people felt more and more proud of what they were achieving. This was no ordinary building. It was a monument to their dreams, their unity, and the great things they could accomplish together. Days turned to weeks, and weeks turned to months. The tower climbed ever higher, a marvel that could be seen for miles across the plains of Shinar. As they looked upon their towering creation, the people marveled, proud of their work. To them, it felt like the heavens were just within their reach. Each person, from the youngest child to the oldest elder, felt part of something extraordinary, something grand and almost divine. With every stone, they felt stronger, united, and certain that nothing in the world could stand in their way. The tower had become a symbol of their ambition, a sign of the strength that came from their unity. They imagined a future where they would rule, where nothing could separate them, where they would never be forgotten. But in the midst of their pride and ambition, the Lord looked down from heaven upon the city and the tower that the people were building. He saw their remarkable progress, but he also saw something troubling within their hearts. This tower was more than just a building. It was a symbol of their growing pride, their belief that they could achieve greatness on their own, without the need for humility or reverence. And so, the Lord spoke, saying,
"If, as one people speaking the same language, they have begun to do this, then nothing they plan will be beyond their reach. They have forgotten who they are and the balance that I created. Let us go down and confuse their language, so they will not understand each other."
The Lord's words were spoken with sorrow but also wisdom, for he knew that unchecked pride and ambition could lead humanity down a dangerous path. In an instant, everything changed. The workers, who had once called to each other in perfect harmony, now found themselves speaking in unfamiliar tongues. A builder called for more bricks, but the words came out in a language his neighbor couldn't understand. Another tried to shout instructions, but his voice was met with confused stares. Commands were misheard, plans misunderstood. Where once there had been unity, now there was only chaos and frustration. Teams that had worked side by side grew frustrated with one another, their words turning into angry gestures and arguments. Accidents happened, bricks fell, and scaffolding was abandoned as the people grew confused and overwhelmed. the once bustling worksite became a place of noise and disorder. Workers dropped their tools, unable to cooperate, unable to continue. Eventually, the people gave up. They could no longer understand one another, and without that unity, their great dream crumbled. The Grand Tower, their monument to reach the heavens, was left unfinished, abandoned, and silent. Their unity was broken, and so, with heavy hearts, they began to leave Shinar. Small groups formed, each speaking a different language. Families and clans split off, wandering in different directions, seeking new lands where they could start over. They no longer shared a common tongue, no longer shared a single purpose. Divided by language, they began to settle in different regions, forming the early nations that would spread across the earth. The people looked back at the tower they had tried to build, a towering ruin standing alone in the plains of Shinar. Their pride had led them to believe they could reach the heavens, that they could become like gods, but now they saw how far they had fallen from that dream. The once glorious tower stood as a testament, not of their success, but of their division and the limits of human pride. From that day on, the place was called Babel, meaning confusion, for it was there that the Lord had divided their language and scattered them across the earth. Though separated by language and distance, the story of Babel would be remembered across generations as a reminder of the importance of humility, the beauty of unity, and the risks of pride. And so, humanity spread across the world, each group carrying with it a different language, a different culture, and the memory of a tower that nearly touched the heavens, an unfinished monument to both their ambition and the limits of their pride.
Thank you for watching. What did you learn from this story? Let's know in the comment section. Please subscribe, like and share.